Good morning, first graders. Today we're on page 235 of your student journal, page 235. And our objective today I will add two-digit numbers to a multiple of 10. So today we're still going to be adding, so we're going to add, but we're going to add a two-digit number. A two-digit number is anything between 10 and 99 because there's two digits. So it could be 57, it could be 31, it could be 82, but that's what a two-digit number is. So we're going to add a two-digit number to a multiple of 10. A multiple of 10 is if you were to skip count by tens. So we would have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Those are what we call multiples of 10. If we were skip counting by 10. So that's what we're going to be adding today, friends. We're going to add a two-digit number to one of these numbers. Okay, so let's look at our vocabulary. Our first word or thing is an equation. So they give us 16, which is a two-digit number because it has a 1 and a 6, plus 30. So 30 is our multiple of 10. Now, the way that they solve this is they use the draw a picture strategy. Remember 16, because 16 has a 6 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. So they drew one 10 rod for 1 10, and then for 6 ones, they drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. And 30 has a 0 in the ones place and a 3 in the tens place. So they drew 3 tens, so 1, 2, 3, and then they didn't draw any ones. So that's how they chose to add that, using the draw a picture strategy. They also did the working form strategy, where they lined up the ones column and the tens column. So today, we're going to be using different strategies. It says write the problem in working form. We're actually going to do working form after. But it says add the digit in the ones place, because remember we always start with the ones, and then add the digit in the tens place. Okay, so friends, we know the draw picture strategy. Remember when we did the draw picture strategy, though, our pictures look a little different. So when we drew a 10, we just drew a straight line. And to draw a 1, we did a colored in circle. So that's how we drew our pictures. But we also know the place value strategy. So today you're going to see Miss Munoz practice both those strategies. Okay, so I'm going to get started, friends, on my first one. And my first problem says 16 plus 30. So 16 plus 30. Okay, so what do I know? I'm going to put my place values first. Ones, tens, ones, tens. Okay, so I'm going to actually use the place value strategy for this. I'm going to say my place value is I have 110. So 110 is 10. And I have 6 ones, which is 6. My second add-in is 30, and I have 3 tens. 3 tens is 30, and 0 ones is just 0. So that's the place value strategy. Okay, so once I've decomposed my add-ins, I start by adding in the ones column. So what do I have? I have 6 ones plus 0 ones is 6 ones. And then I have 10 plus 30. So if I had 30 and I added one more 10, wouldn't that be 40? So I have 40 plus 6. So 40 plus 6 is 46. Okay, if I wanted to do this in working form, I'm going to write 16 and make sure my 1's in my 10's column and my 6's in my 1's column. And 30, my 3 is in my 10's column and my 0 is in my 1's column. And what do I have? I have 6 1's plus 0 ones is 6 ones. 1 10 plus 3 tens is 4 tens. So I get 46. Okay, let's look at another one. This time my two add-ins are 29 and 40. And I think I'm going to do a different strategy. I'm going to do the draw a picture strategy on this one. Okay, because I want to get really good at both strategies. So I have my ones and my tens, and my ones and my tens. Okay, so for 29, I have 2 tens. So I have 1, 2 tens. That's my tens. For 9, I have 9 ones. So ready? If I draw 9 ones, what does 9 ones look like? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Okay, so that's my first add-in. My second add-in is 40. So 40 has 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And then it has how many ones? 0 ones. There's no ones there, so I'm going to leave that blank. Okay, so now I need to add them. And where do I start, friends? I always start in the ones column. Okay, I must start in the ones column. So how many ones do I have? Ready? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. And how many tens do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're not worth ones, they're worth 10. So I'm going to say I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have 6 tens, which is worth 60. So when I put this together, I have 60 and I have 9, so I have 69 is my sum. Okay, let's look at this in working form. In working form, I have 29, so I'm going to put a 2 in my tens column and a 9 in my ones column, plus 40, so a 4 in my tens column and a 0 in my ones. So 9 ones plus 0 ones is 9 ones. 2 tens plus 4 tens is 6 tens. And my sum is 69. Okay, let's do some of these together, friends. We are on page 236. Page 236, and here's our first problem. Okay, and we're going to practice both strategies too. So let's do our place value strategy on this one, our place value strategy. Okay, so our first add-in is 52. So let's put an O on top of the 2 for our ones and a T on top of the 5 for our tens. And then let's do the same for our second add-in, an O for ones and a T for tens. Okay, so if we do our place value strategy, 52 has 5 tens. 5 tens is 50. And it has 2 ones. 2 ones is just 2. So that's how we decompose 52 into 52. Okay, our next add-in is 10, and it has 1 10, which is 10, and 0 ones, just 0 ones. Okay, so now that we've decomposed them, we're going to add, and we start with the ones column. So what do we have? We have 2 ones plus 0 ones is 2 ones. And in the tens column, we have 50 plus 10 is, so 10 more than 50 is 60. So we have 60 plus 2. So if we compose those and put them back together, we get 62. Okay, let's look at this in working form. So draw a straight line between the tens and the ones column. Okay, and for 52, make sure the 5 is in the tens column and the 2 is in the ones column. And for 10, make sure your 1 is in the tens column and your 0 is in the ones column. Okay, and let's add these. Ready? 2 ones plus 0 ones is 2 ones. 5 tens plus 1 10 is 6 tens. So what do we get? 62. Our answer is 62. Okay, let's try another one of these. Let's do our draw a picture strategy for this one though. Okay, so let's draw a picture. Okay, ready? So let's put our place values. We have an O for our ones for the 5 and a T for our tens. Our ones and our tens. Okay, so to draw 35, it means I have 3 tens. So ready? 1, 2, 3 tens. And how many ones do we have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 60 has 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it has 0 ones, nothing to draw. Okay, so we drew both of our add-ins, so we're ready to add, and we always start in the ones column. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, which is 5. Now remember, these aren't worth ones, these are worth tens. So when we count, we need to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we have 9 tens, which is worth 90. Now when we compose those or put them back together, we have 95. So our sum is 95. Okay, let's look at this in working form. So our first add-in was 35. So let's put the 3 in the tens column and the 5 in the ones column. And our second add-in was 60. So put a 6 in the tens column and a 0 in the ones column. Okay, what do we have? We have 5 ones plus 0 ones is 5 ones. And 3 tens plus 6 tens. What's 3 plus 6? And you could count up if you need to. 3 plus 6 is 9 tens. So our sum is 95. Okay, friends, have a wonderful day. Keep practicing these and try your different methods. Try your draw a picture and place value strategy methods. See you tomorrow. Bye.